Okay, guys, I had to go old school. Everybody know Hangouts is going away August the 1st. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna have this debate. I'm going old school. Okay, no graphics, just talk. No graphics, just talk. Okay, it is what it is. I'm gonna wait till this guy get in here, and we're just gonna talk. We're gonna converse. Hopefully, Dennis Espinoza or somebody roll in. They can moderate this. Um, got some strong comments. About Keith Thurman. Okay, Keith Thurman is a disgrace to boxing. Okay, he's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. Okay, he's a disgrace to boxing. We're gonna try to have this debate. I'm gonna see if my man come in, and of course we're gonna have a peaceful debate. But I'm gonna put it down. Okay, I'm putting it down when it comes to this whole Keith Thurman. Okay, Keith man has completely just he's not the Keith Thurman anymore. He's not the same. Okay, Keith Thurman is no more. People don't understand. People don't get it. Why me personally, the LDBC, we've been on Keith Thurman helmet. This ain't a video that's designed for me to stay on long. I'm gonna give the guy, give him about a half hour, and then what I do is, if he don't come in, because we were going back and forth, and I told him that I'd be on here about 9 o'clock. I did tell him that, because I was at work. When it's what it is. I sent the link, and there it is. Okay, KP in the god doggone building. Okay, Anthony Bolton in the building. Okay, listen, man. I think I already had my issues with Keith Thurman. I already had it. But when he got on there, I mean, seriously, when he got on there, and basically he just point blank said, hey, he mad, Errol Spence mad because I'm ducking him. It's did Keith Thurman really come out and say that? Did he really come out and say that he's ducking Errol Spence? And he did. He did. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to come. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy to come out, and we're gonna do what we do. Okay. Hangouts on air is going away. Okay. They told us to try YouTube webcam for streaming. I don't even know what the hell that is. It's a live streaming webcam that they giving us. Damn shame. Damn shame. I think everybody seemed to like Hangouts too. But YouTube, they just kind of always seem to just, take stuff away we like, don't they? They love it. I'm looking at it now, But I'm waiting on this guy because maybe he might come in, maybe not. But what we'll do, we will reschedule, and I'll make sure that we get the name. Okay, we're gonna get this in.
Hello.
All right, let me see. Get up in here. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 Yeah.
What's
Okay,
up,
man.
brother? What's up?
Glad you in here, man. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing cooking. What it do? What it do, man? Let's go. Let's get it, man. How you feeling, bro? You ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Hello.
Can you hear me, fam?
Okay. All right,
Can you hear
man.
me?
Okay. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So here you go. Here it is, man. So what is it with the LDBC, man, that you keep lumping us together, man? And you saying y'all, you saying y'all niggas this, y'all niggas hating on Keith Thurman. I'm gonna go ahead and I ain't gonna interrupt you either.
All right, well, here's the thing, bro. I've been following
Can you
the
hear me?
LDBC, the YTBC, all of that. I've been on YouTube for a long time, man. For at least probably 9-10 years, I've been following y'all channel. So I've seen a lot of y'all channels. I've been subscribed to a lot of y'all channels back when it wasn't really nobody fucking with y'all. So what I've seen, and I ain't the only person saying this, but it seems like over the past 2 years, since Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying, since what was it, Floyd Mayweather that day back when Floyd said he should fight Keith Thurman should fight Errol Spence Jr. Ever since then, it's just been this campaign on Keith Thurman. And I've seen a lot of people's channels just come up by just putting something in the title by saying Keith Thurman is ducking Errol Spence, or Keith Thurman this, Keith Thurman that. Shit getting kind of old, bruh. Like, bruh. Because I don't see I don't think none of these fighters are scared of one another. I don't think that. I think with all these fighters, they all think about money. They're all trying to take the best fight that can bring the best revenue for them. So I don't see nobody as being scared or nothing like that.
Thank you going in and
That's
out.
my take. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hold on,
I mean,
is that
well,
better, fam?
yeah, you cutting in and out just a little bit, man.
All right, my bad.
Yeah. So you know. Okay, so you go to the thing, man. It wasn't. I mean, most of us don't really like Floyd Mayweather Jr. So that part I got to debunk that because I personally don't deal with Floyd, don't like Floyd, and honestly, a lot of people in the LWBC don't like Floyd. So I don't think it was because Floyd Mayweather put him up to it. I mean, Keith Thurman said out of his mouth, "Look, you got to earn your stripes. You go get a belt, then maybe we can talk." Okay, well, he gets a belt. Now, he coming up with another excuse like, well, I mean, what Keith Thurman say? He said some dumbass excuse, man. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now you just told the man to go get a belt. Now the man got a belt. Okay, now you backtracking. Okay, now you don't want to do it. Now you keep saying, well, I ain't fighting him this year. Damn sure I ain't fighting this year, and I might not fight him next year. That's Keith Thurman, quoted verbatim. He said this. How you gonna
All right.
explain this?
Well, here's the thing, bro, because I ain't gonna lie. Keith Thurman's my favorite fighter, my favorite boxer. So I done probably seen since 2012. I probably done seen every interview on YouTube that he got out there. Now I've seen several times. Matter of fact, just last week. And I'm surprised. Here's another thing. I'm surprised nobody talking about this because it seems like every time Keith Thurman say something, somebody on it. So when he said this, and he said this twice last week, that this is what he said. He said, I'm not chasing Errol Spence Jr. I'm chasing the WBC title. That makes sense to me. So basically, and he said that twice. He said that in 2 interviews, saying that after this Manny Pacquiao fight, that he's pursuing the WBC title, whether Sean Porter has it or whether Errol Spence has it. So he's not chasing Errol Spence. But nobody reported on that, though. And he said that twice last week. But everybody else catches everything else. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I mean, it's a good point, and I'm listening to that point, but I still, me personally, okay, him telling me, okay, as a fan, look, I'm not fucking with Errol Spence, okay, it's just not gonna happen, okay. Then the dude have a meltdown, okay, with Nez of the boxing voice, and Nez told him, look, man, you don't have the same energy when it comes to Errol Spence Jr. You ain't got the same energy. Keith Thurman think he the A side, man. He think the A side of what? He ain't had no pay-per-view yet. Man, look, man, he done let K Diddy and Sean Porter, K Diddy with them damn Kangos, they done passed this dude up in popularity, man. Keith seemed to think that he more popular than what he is, man. This dude ain't had no pay-per-view numbers, man. This dude he ain't catching it like that, man.
I mean,
I mean,
let's think back though. Let's my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to views. Between him and Garcia, 4.2 or 4.4 or something like that. Even though he's allowed was still at like 2.5% like that. So people is paying to see this man are not paying. People is tuning to watch this dude. When I was jumping, on YouTube or whatever, I did a video basically saying that Keith Thurman is turning into the new Floyd Mayweather. As far as like the hate that's coming his way, I'm saying like he's making money like Floyd, he can box like Floyd. I'm just saying that the hate coming towards his way y'all turning him into the new Floyd Mayweather. Like a lot of people are tuning in to watch this Manny Pacquiao fight just to see if he gonna lose. A lot of people are gonna tune in and watch him fight Errol Spence just to see if he gonna lose. So it's kind of like y'all boosting his stardom a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't hating Keith Thurman. We hate the fact that he a damn coward. That's what we hate. Okay, we hate the fact that this man, in front of like hundreds of thousands of people, okay, said, hey, you know what? EJ mad because I'm ducking him. I ain't fighting him. Like, and then, we mad because he said he might not fight the dude till 2020, 2021. I mean, look, Keith Thurman can't explain all that. He can't, man.
I ain't
And
never
then,
say that.
man, look,
I ain't never
he
heard him
said,
say. I ain't never heard him.
Keith Thurman said at the beginning of 2019, at the very beginning, he said, man, look, I ain't fighting Errol Spence this year. And hell, I might not fight him next year. And then he started saying, well, this is the Super Bowl. It's the Super Bowl. Okay. And then, he got missing. Okay. Then Keith Thurman got missing. Okay. When he took a pilgrimage some damn well, we don't know where he went. And he coming back and he trying to act like he the same Keith Thurman. Oh, look, man. Look, Showtime Sean Porter done passed him up. Danny Garcia more popular. Errol Spence more popular. Hell, Deontay Wilder done popular. Look, man. Keith Thurman, to be honest, I know I ain't putting out a whole lot of Thurman videos. I put out the first two videos about Thurman I don't put out in a while. But it's unbelievable that he would tell Ness, like he would have a damn meltdown like he three fucking years old. Okay, man, no, Keith, you ain't got the same energy, brother. You don't have that same energy. See, when Errol Spence is right there in his face, he try to act like they real cool. But then when Errol not there, then they ask him about Errol, then he started running his mouth. Well, Errol ain't do this. Errol, it wasn't Errol Spence that brought all those fans to Texas Stadium. It was Mikey Garcia and the Mexicans. Oh, okay. So instead of just saying, you know what, Errol, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna beat you down, Errol. No, he got to start talking about money. He got to start talking about who Errol not. Well, if Errol ain't all that, and if you ain't scared of Errol, get in there and fight him. I mean, he can't explain this, man.
I think, man, y'all kind of like reading over a little bit too much, man. Cause I seen the interview yesterday too, man, and I did not hear him say I'm ducking Errol Spence. The dude asked him a question like in past tense. Why do you think Errol Spence is mad at you? He's saying that Errol Spence thinks that I'm ducking him. That's what he's saying. He's saying that Errol Spence thinks that I'm ducking him. That's why he's not mad. Then he went on and said what he said, whatever. Now, Keith Thurman been gone for 2 years. Just got back this year. Errol Spence could have fought. He could have made plenty of fights. Hell, I mean, ain't nobody saying nothing about that whole little rant that Errol Spence did back on the press conference. Back when he was talking about Chris Algier being on his resume and all that other shit, but giving up all these excuses on why he wouldn't fight Crawford. Now,
I don't know who you talking about because I said something about that. I've been made that video.
I didn't say you didn't. I'm just saying if people gonna start saying this person ducking this person, that person ducking that, then we got to be fair across the board. Because I don't see these casters ducking one another. I see these casters trying to sit here and make money, including Errol Spence. Why you think he calling out Canelo Alvarez now? It's money, bruh. I get it. It sucks as being a fan. Yeah, I want to see Errol Spence and Keith Thurman fight, but I get it though, man. These dudes is trying to make money, man. I get it. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's just all about money. It's sad. It's fucked up. I came to terms with it a couple years ago. Matter of fact, I did a video on my little punk ass channel a couple years ago saying basically, man, like I'm done with this ducking game because I'm seeing that all these fighters are concerned with making money. That's it, man. All of them, including my boy Keith Thurman. He just basically admitted it yesterday that a couple years ago, it wasn't worth it to fight Errol Spence. Is he wrong for saying that? That's basically like a respect in my point of view, because he's saying like, the risk is too high and the reward is too low. That's kind of a respect. Like I recognize that you good, but it ain't enough money to fight you. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
that's kind of a respect thing.
It seemed like Errol, he got Jared Jones behind him. Okay, he got Jared Jones, owner of the Cowboys, behind him, backing him.
Right.
So
right.
So Keith don't think in his brain that he can actually make a lot of money fighting Errol right now at this point in time.
I think he's thinking that now because, like I said, man, I just heard the man 2 times last week, just saying it was a interview with I don't know if it's a new channel that's out there, fight side or something like that. He did an interview with
Mm.
these cats, something like that, and then he did another interview. In both interviews, he said that he's trying to pursue the WBC title after this Manny Pacquiao fight, and that's whether Sean Porter got it or whether Errol Spence got it.
He know Errol Spence don't have a belt though, and he know that for Errol to even challenge for the belt, then the person that's got the belt, they gotta. I
Well, he
mean,
got to get through Sean Porter, right? He got. That's why he's saying the winner of the whoever got the belt after they fight, because this fight, because the fight between Sean Porter and Errol Spence, what got announced about what two weeks ago now?
yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks. He said this about a week ago. I think that's why he was saying whoever has the belt, like that's what I'm pursuing is the WBC title.
If Keith Thurman, if okay, I, I can't see it, man, because this guy done openly admitted, man. He just said it that there's no way in hell that he's fighting Errol Spence in this calendar year 2019. And see, so I'm thinking if Errol get that belt, if Errol legitimately get the belt, Keith Thurman gonna put a hold up on Undisputed. Okay, he's gonna do that. That's what's gonna happen. He'll come up with another excuse. He'll say he's not ready. But the reason why he took the Manny Pacquiao fight is because of money, and he felt like that he
Right.
can beat Manny Pacquiao. And
Right.
Pacquiao took this fight because Keith Thurman looked like
Right.
shit against
Right.
Josecito Lopez. Okay,
Absolutely.
that's why
Yep.
they fighting each other because both of them think
Right.
they can beat the other person. But
Because
Keith
he's been inactive. Right. Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah.
Errol Spence been on the dude helmet, man. But you know what though? Keith gonna get to a point. He gonna keep on, man, and he's gonna alienate all the people, man, that's really trying to back him. He gonna alienate them, and see, then people gonna stop talking about him. They're gonna completely stop talking about him, and then we're gonna start trying to push for the Spence Crawford fight because now that's the fight that people really want. I push it. I'm pushing for that fight. Been pushing for it. I was pushing for the
Mm-hmm.
Thurman fight.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like how the guy talking, man. You got complete strangers, man, that don't even respect you as a fighter. They rolling up on you. They pulling up on you. I'm talking about cats that look like they've been eating 5,000 donuts and sticking pizza in their ass, coming up to Keith Thurman and saying, "Why you scared of Spence?" Like they rolling up on this dude like he ain't nobody.
Right,
Okay,
I've seen that, but think about it though, man. Everybody coming at this dude, man. I mean, everybody from the black community, everybody from the white community, everybody from the Filipino community, Hispanic community, European community. Everybody is on this dude head right now, and I said this shit 2 years ago, man. Like y'all keep talking about him, y'all gonna blow this dude up. Whether people like him, love him, hate him, or whatever, people are gonna pay to see this dude get his ass whooped. Now, that's kind of taking a page out of Floyd shit. That's how Floyd made his millions. We all know that. People was paying to see this dude get his ass whooped. That's what I see that with Keith Thurman right now. Now, my opinion, you right. Terrence Crawford, I got Terrence Crawford beating them all. I got Terrence Crawford beating Thurman. I got Terrence Crawford beating Errol Spence. But I gotta see the Thurman and Spence fight before I can see Crawford get down with any of them, because I got Crawford at the top, man.
well, Thurman excuse for that is what Crawford ain't done that at 147.
And he
He ain't done that
pisses
at
me
one.
off when he says that shit. He need to stop talking like that. He need to stop talking like that. That's the dumbest shit ever. Crawford, he was undisputed at 140. That alone right there. He ain't done nothing, so I get that.
I guess at the end of the day, it is. I guess I'm getting used to the generation. I'm getting used to the generation. I'm used to the 20 somethings. Because I mean, maybe me being 42, maybe
Right.
I'm just not with the generation, and this what they do now because it's hard for me to accept, man. There's a fight that we wanted before Keith even got injured. This was a fight that would have made
Yeah.
sense. They could have they got some of the same opponents in common, and I mean, Keith, they both fought Bundu. I thought Spence did a better job on Bundu because he put Bundu out the ring. They both fought Brandon Hoskins.
Mm-hmm.
Spence did a better job on Hoskins. Okay, than
Mm-hmm.
Keith Thurman did. So I mean, it's like okay,
Mm-hmm.
this fight would have made sense back then, and it makes sense now. But the longer that Keith Thurman keep making comments such as, "Look, man, I'm not finna deal with this dude. I ain't fighting this guy. I fight him. We're gonna let that marinate to the Super Bowl of fights." These guys ain't gonna eventually move on, man. These guys they going on 30 now, man. They going on 30 here for 4 years, man. We've been
But
watching, this fight not get made for 4 years. 4 damn years this fight ain't got made yet, man. And for what? Keep saying, well, he ain't got nobody on his resume. Well, I think they got about the same resume. I mean, he got Garcia and he got Porter on his resume. Okay, those are his two top big knives.
he got Well, he got a Diego Chavez on his resume too. I don't think he get enough credit for that, man. Diego Chavez beats a lot of these elite welterweights, in my opinion. That he took his O. He took his O and beat him by knockout. I can't take that away from Thurman. So when you compare the resumes, I mean, I don't even think that's even an argument when it comes to resumes. The eye test is one thing with Errol Spence, but when we just talking resume, that's what I was saying. Like, Keith Thurman was gone for the last couple of years. If I was Spence, I would have been. I mean, I know Porter didn't want to fight him until just recently, whatever. Garcia didn't want to fight him, but man, he really could have jumped on that Crawford fight. Crawford been saying that he wants to fight Spence, but people saying, "Oh, it's Bob Arum and this and that." Man, I think these fighters can make fights when they want to.
With Terrence Crawford, remember he said, man, he turned around and said, well, hey, hey, just talk to Bob Arum. When they asked him about the Spence fight, he said, hey, just talk to Bob Arum. And then, he even said one time, you want to fight him now. And who is it in the comment section? BDA Boxing. Hey,
hold on, Coach.
What's wrong with black agenda getting pushed? Okay, because you don't say nothing to the white agenda they get pushed. You don't say nothing to the Filipino agenda they.
Right.
What? I mean, do you have something against black people?
Hold on. Say that
I don't
again.
See nothing wrong with that.
Your phone broke out. You said, do I got something wrong with that?
No, I'm talking to BDA Boxing in the comment thread.
Okay.
I don't have a problem pushing black agenda because we've been, getting called black tars and monkeys for all these years. So now, okay, it's cool. I'm gonna push you. If you don't like it, just don't watch. You don't gotta watch the channel. So you got a choice.
Right.
Watch. It's good.
No, that kills me with the boxing thing, man. Boxing is a racial sport to the fullest, man. Because imagine if Deontay Wilder went on there and was like, I'm doing this from black people. I'm doing this, because I'm a black proud American. If he spoke like that, they'll be wanting to look at him funny. But it's okay for Manny Pacquiao to be like, I'm doing this for the Filipino people. I'm a proud Mexican. I'm a proud Ukrainian. But we can't say that we black and proud. I agree with you on that 100%.
I'm black and proud. I'm proud of all my brothers, even Joshua. Proud of all my for their comments. Proud of Wilder. Proud of Ortiz. That's why I'm proud of them. So, hey, it is what it is. Don't watch. Y'all must always worried about what black people doing, man. Y'all stay in y'all lane and assume the position. That's what y'all do.
I just think with this fight game, man, like I would say Keith Thurman ducks Errol Spence if they go in his career and don't fight. Like if they just don't fight, if the fight don't happen. But I see the fight happening. I see the fight happening in 2020. I know this whole time he's been saying 2019 was a get back year. Hell, I know a lot of people don't want to admit this. Manny Pacquiao is a tune-up, man. In my opinion, that's a tune-up for Keith Thurman. Manny Pacquiao ain't what he was years ago. And even years ago, I still had Keith Thurman beating Manny Pacquiao. It's just a different generation, a different time of boxing. Just like with basketball, people evolve, people get better. This generation of boxers is better than the Floyd and Manny Pacquiao generation, in my opinion. You got Errol Spence, you got a Sean Porter, you got a Garcia, you got a Keith Thurman, you got a Terrence Crawford. I just think the era of boxing, the evolution of boxing has gotten better. So I think Manny Pacquiao is about to get waxed come next weekend. I can't wait.
I think Keith shouldn't take the guy lightly because I feel like Keith really is kind of just dismissing him a little bit. And this boxing, man, and it takes one. Okay, it takes one. And I mean, the fact that man is a southpaw with speed, he still got his speed. That's kind of troublesome. Manny Pacquiao, not the body puncher. He's not really a body puncher like that, but he still got that left hand and it's real sneaky. He can get it in there. I mean, Keith probably after that Josecito Lopez performance,
Mhm.
he should really, really think, man. He should really think about not underestimating. Just go in there and try to get him out of there. Don't underestimate. Don't play with this dude. Don't sit on the ropes and take rest breaks. Can't do that because when you trying to take a rest, Pacquiao throwing punches,
Yeah,
man.
nah, you can't sit up on the ropes for Pacquiao because that's where
Need
he's
to
going to
need to
land an A combination on you. You know, he
Thurman Thurman need to get him on up out of there, man. Got to get him. And I'm pulling for Thurman in this fight. I want him to win the fight. That's what it is. BDA, I'm not coming over to any boxing debate. I'm on my channel, okay? You came here. I'm gonna come over there for what? Why am I coming over there? I don't watch y'all, okay? And since you got a black agenda problem, I'm definitely ain't going over there now. You can go on and kiss this black ass. Is what you can do. Hoe ass dude, can't stand that man. I see. I was rolling heavy with Keith Thurman, man, and the you better not duck me, son, Keith Thurman. See,
uh-huh.
that's the Keith Thurman, man, that I want to see again, man. But I don't know, man.
I think
It's
I think it's
irritating, man,
far
to listen
gone,
to the
man. I
guy.
think I
And
think
then at one point,
I
Spence
think.
and Crawford, man.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm listening to you.
No, no, I could. I
Ain't
was
ain't the
trying to hear
phone. I
you.
think where I'm at because I'm out of town
Yeah,
and I'm
it was
sitting.
cutting out for a second, but I think, man, I think Keith just got that taste of that money, man. Taste of that money, hanging around Ellerby and all them cats, hanging around Al Heyman. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't think Al Heyman is telling Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, we gonna build this fight? Y'all want to get y'all money, right? I'm trying to get my money. I know as a job as a promoter is to try to generate the most money possible for a fighter. So I mean, I hate talking like that, man. It's like you said, we in this new age, it's this new generation shit, man. But why you think these cats is only fighting once, twice a year now and shit, and getting a big check for this shit? Shit done changed, man. They ain't fighting 10 times out the year no more because two checks can cash you out. You can make good off of two checks and you good. It's all about that money, man. It's all about that money.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need. I kind of need more, man, out of boxing as a fan. I need more. Like the whole Joshua Wilder thing, that was ridiculous, man.
Oh man, that was
Then what did it take? It took for him to lose.
right, right,
And I mean, do they know like all the millions of dollars that's
right,
gone because
right.
AJ got knocked out by Ruiz? See, and they kept trying to marinate the fight, and then Eddie Hearn kept telling these stories, man. Then he was
Man,
saying that
fucking
the $50 million wasn't legit. Then he said it was legit. He said, oh yeah, it was a legit offer. Well, okay, well
right,
now that's gone. Okay,
right.
that deal's
Yeah,
off the
that's
table
off the
now.
table. That's off the table.
So this the kind of stuff we talking about, man. Then you
Yep.
have Spence and Crawford. Yeah, Spence and Crawford, man. Then they start getting to a point where they act like they wanted to fight, And I put out a video. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, this ain't the bullshit, man. That I be want to hear, man. I don't want to hear this
Mm-hmm.
shit, man. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
look, man. When do you dudes gonna fight? I don't want to hear
Mm-hmm.
about this side of the street, that side of the street. I don't want you to tell me to talk to
Right,
Bob
right,
Arum.
right,
I don't want to talk. What the hell I want to talk to him for?
right.
I'm a fight fan. I just want to see the fight. That's it.
Yep.
I really want to see it. There's a business part. Great. Okay, take care of the business part. But when are we gonna see the fight?
Right. I
That's
mean,
it.
hey, I ain't got nothing against nobody demanding a good fight. Nothing against that, man. Like, because like you said, we need to have these good fights in boxing. And Anthony Joshua, I really feel sorry for that brother now, man. Like, because Eddie Hearn milked the shit out of him. He really did milk that kid. And and if I was Anthony Joshua, I'll be trying to leave Eddie Hearn and come over here to PVC. Try to bring your ass over here to America, man. Because my man had just straight up milked you. Because from what I heard he wasn't even like, I think it was his dad saying like, "Hey man, you need to pull him out of this fight. He's not ready right now." But Eddie Hearn and them was, no, we gonna go with the fight. So
Well,
when I hear that, it's like, damn, dog, like you just fucked up
well,
your
in the
cash
back of
out.
in the back of Eddie Hearn mind too, man. He thinking, you know, we done all these people done came this way. We done put all this money. We've invested money, and if
Right.
these people lose their money, their investments, everybody gonna hate me. Everybody gonna hate me. They ain't gonna. So Eddie Hearn felt that pressure. He was like, "Hey man, you got to go fight. Okay, it's no
Right.
ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to get your ass in there, Joshua. You better start whining, complaining. I don't care about your anxiety. And that's another thing, man. What the hell? You're a fighter
Oh.
with anxiety. Anxiety. That's a clinical name for you scared. Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
the doctor's terminology for it. Oh, you scared. Go face
Mm-hmm.
your fears. Like, how
Mm-hmm.
do you have anxiety? Biggest fight. You finna get a nice little payday, and this fight right here, beating Ruiz, is gonna springboard you to really to get a
Mm-hmm.
bigger payday versus Wilder. And you got anxiety.
Right.
I don't understand,
Right.
man. I don't get it, man. It's
I think now
you're
that
supposed to be
that
a
could be
killer.
a
This is what
sign of
you do.
somebody being really scared because look what Deontay Wilder is doing to cats, man. I mean, what he did to Brazil. Ooh, man. I mean, that could be in the back of Anthony Joshua's mind, like, man, that's gonna be
And
me if I
Brazil
if
was a
that
token. See, Ruiz was supposed to go there.
yeah,
He was supposed to go out. Ruiz was supposed to get out of there, man. But it didn't happen
yeah,
the way Eddie Hearn thought it was gonna happen, man. It didn't happen. And also, another thing, he really don't understand the American market. Eddie Hearn don't understand.
yeah, right, right,
And he put his boy in there with somebody that just whooped his
right.
ass, and he didn't know that Reese, had the hands. And I said, you know what? I think I said Joshua physicality might get him to win. And I thought
Mm,
when he knocked him down, I was
mm-hmm,
like, okay, all right, so he can go and close the show. But
mm-hmm.
Ruiz, man, that's a tough motherfucker, man. That dude tough as
I
hell.
didn't know that motherfucker could box
When
that
he got back
goddamn
up,
good,
man,
man.
he gave Joshua them hands, and
Yeah.
Joshua ain't want no more. That dude,
His his
yeah, I ain't know
accuracy,
his hands. I knew he
Ruiz's
was good, and I saw the
accuracy
old
was
tapes of him
on
sparring Holyfield.
yeah. Yeah, his accuracy in that fight was on point. I thought Joshua was gonna get him up out of there probably like around like the fifth or sixth. I thought I said to myself, but my man was placing the way how he was placing them punches that night. It was a beautiful thing to see. It was beautiful. Well, you know,
Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I know y'all roll with Thurman, man, but as far as Thurman, I can't. eh, Something got to be something, man. I mean, something else, something different got to happen, man. It's just it can't be the same thing, man. We can't. You can't run out here on TV or news interviews, and that's my whole like really issue with Thurman. That's it, man. That's the only issue I have. Hey, look, man. If you really think you beat Spence, well, start saying I'm gonna whoop his ass. Just say, I'm gonna get myself right, and then I'm gonna whoop it. See, that sounds better than well, I ain't fighting him. I mean, hell, just say, man, I'm injured. Just say, hey, I'm injured. But when I get
he didn't
hundred
but he
percent,
didn't he didn't said that. I mean, he said that all like last what was it like last year? He was saying that like, look, man, I'm not about to fight the number two because in Keith Thurman's mind, Errol Spencer's number two. He got himself number one in the welterweight division. So in the interview, he's like, I'm not about to fight the number two welterweight coming up off of a surgery. That's not smart to do. I need a tune-up. I might need two tune-ups before I fight him. He said that a lot last year. But every time he said that, people would flip that and be like, oh, he ducking. Because he's not saying that he about to fight him. Like he was being honest. I don't see how much more honest you can be. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't
I
know, man.
mean,
Like,
Josecito Lopez was so Lopez was a tune-up, but it looked like Keith was getting tuned up on top of his head. I mean, that's what it looked like to
he,
me. Lopez was a
he
tune-up. I
got
mean, what
caught
is
with
Manny
one. He got
Pacquiao?
caught with one
Is it
punch.
supposed to be another tune-up fight?
He got caught with one punch, bro. He got caught with one punch. He in the seventh round, he looked vulnerable. And that's another thing that kills me about
Nah,
Thurman. Like, but when it comes to the criticism and the critiques of Thurman, like with the Luis Collazo body shot, you ain't nobody let that go for a long time. Like he took a body shot, didn't go down, but he must be the only man in boxing that took a body shot because I done seen every top fighter, including Floyd, get rocked. But when it comes to Keith Thurman, though, it's all he weak to the body. He weak to the chin. He can be hurt. He can, I'm like, how is he different than anybody else? I've seen Errol Spence get
well, it's
rocked
been
before.
several occasions.
I've seen Errol Spence get rocked before.
It's been several occasions of keeping hurt to the body.
several occasions.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't remember
everybody get
one
buzzed, but
occasion.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this though. Keith Thurman, okay. Josecito Lopez was working this dude over, man. He would get Keith, and then Keith would try to, try to out muscle him, man. He manhandle Keith and keep him against the damn ropes, and he was just, man, he was out hustling him, man. He out hustled Keith,
I
and then
seen
when he
one.
got in the phone booth area,
one
man, Keith couldn't deal with that, man. I mean, he couldn't.
I seen my man Lopez win one round, the seventh round. I didn't see him winning any other rounds outside of that.
Just one round, man. I don't know.
I had him winning one round.
I don't know, man.
That was the
I thought
round he rocked him. And
Lopez.
that's coming off a 2 year layoff, and Josecito Lopez ain't no scrub either. He ain't no scrub. He come to fight. He game every
I
time he
don't know,
fight.
man. I saw Lopez working him over, man. I saw points in the fight. Lopez was getting off, man. And Keith, he was trying he was trying to get out of there. He was trying to like defend, man. And yeah, it was that fight was close to me. It was real close. See, I don't have an issue if
Mhm.
somebody said, Thurman won the fight or Lopez because it was such a close fight. But I thought it was closer than what you're saying, man. It was, yeah, man. It was a little too close, and I thought Keith was gonna go in there and really, take this guy out of there. I thought he was
I
gonna get
didn't think
Lopez
so.
out of there.
I didn't think so. Not at all. Not coming off of 2 years of a layoff off of a shoulder injury and an elbow injury. No, I didn't think he was gonna get him up out of there. I thought he was going. What I thought Keith Thurman was going to try to do was just try to work some ring rust, work the jab, which he did do. I've never seen Keith Thurman throw so many jabs in a fight. It looked like basically he was working on. Let me try this. Let me try that. Let me see where I'm at with this. Let me see where I'm at with that. That's what a tune-up fight is. A tune-up fight ain't really just to go in there and get a win. You're trying to see where you at as well. You know, I didn't have him going in there just beating Lopez's ass. I really did. I got him. I think he's got the ring rust off for Manny Pacquiao though. I'm telling you, man. Next week, do not be surprised if Pacquiao goes to sleep like in the seventh round. Don't be surprised. Got him winning by knockout. Because I think Keith Thurman is a hell of a boxer. I think he's a better boxer than Errol Spence Jr. I think he's gonna beat Errol Spence Jr. when they fight. That's my opinion. Hello, 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 hello.
Yo, yo, can y'all hear me? Yo, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Hold on. Yeah, it's just it's I don't know. It's probably my connection, man, because I'm out of town. Okay, it's my connection, and I'm out of town, and I'll try to relink up. Try to get dude back in. Good debate, man. And see, this is what I want to try to prove, show y'all, man, that black men we can actually talk, even if we disagree, bro. We can talk, and we ain't on here calling each other names. Now we did in the comment section, yeah. We did in the comment section, but I mean, we weren't. It was respectable, man. I can debate with somebody, who just disagree with me, man. It's cool. But I can't debate with nobody, man, who they just saying calling me all kind of names. But it's probably this on me, man. So my man, I'll try to see if real talk can get back in here, real boxing talk. Try to see if I can put him back in. And it wasn't his phone. I think it was me because my signal is so bad. It's so bad, man. Cause I'm up in the mountains, y'all. I'm up in the mountains. I just took a day off, and y'all know how it be.